everyone, welcome back. If you're a loyal subscriber, I see you, boo. I see your comments. How y'all doing? Hi, like this video. I am just Shiny, and today we're gonna be watching scary TikTok story times. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and ring that bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Get on it. We here. We're watching this together. I'm scared. You're scared, but we're together. Let's go.
You wanted proof? Ouija boards are demonic. I have proof for you today. Bet you might not sleep tonight. I've said for years, when you play with Ouija boards, you are inviting things into your home straight out of hell. And today I have a picture of two things straight out of hell. This picture was submitted by one of my followers, and she was playing with a Ouija board one night. She was talking to ghosts or spirits, and this is what she captured. While playing with the Ouija board, she was asking the spirits if there were any spirits around to show themselves, and she took her camera and just started snapping random pictures, and most of them were just blurry and out of focus, but she did capture this one, and this one is something that might keep you up tonight, so I will warn you before you look at these. Just know that there's something very evil in this picture. This right here, this is what happens when you play with Ouija boards. You are summoning evil. I want you to look right below me. This is the face of the person playing with the Ouija board. And as I said, she took some random pictures all around, and most of them were just blurry, and she captured nothing. But I want you to look right here. Look at these. I'm going to circle them for you, but there are two faces right here behind her. That's the kind of stuff that will keep you up at night. That's the kind of stuff that you are inviting into your life and home when you play with these evil things. These things are straight out of hell. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played with a Ouija board, but let me recommend that you don't if you're thinking about it. If you have any paranormal story, evidence, or pictures you'd like to share, my email is listed in my bio. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.
Look here. I'm looking at the picture thinking the person in the middle, the image, the face in the middle is the girl. It's the girl who was playing with it. No, it's not. It's not the girl. Girl. Now, I know a lot of you guys have commented that, oh yeah, I play, yeah, you know, and y'all know how I feel about it. I'm just not entertaining anything like that. No, like, spirit is strong. Well, I'm not playing these games. Like, this is not even a game. This is not a game. Why is it at Toys R Us? It's not a game. It's about to be that time, you guys. It's about to be that time. I gotta find me a Toys R Us. Oh wait, did we figure out if they're still open or not? I don't know. But you know, if it was open, be right there. But yeah, keep on commenting. How you play with these boards? Tell me your experiences. Comment below if you even believe this picture, because this picture, like, do we believe this? Like, I need somebody. Well, honestly, I don't even want to set nobody up for that, because I was about to say I need somebody to test this. I don't even want to put that on you or anybody else. Like, I can just go without knowing the rest of my life. I'm gonna just, you know, believe in what I believe in with that, and then just, we don't have to have evidence, because, you know, I'm a science person, but we don't have to have evidence for this. We don't have to. So yeah, I'm okay with going on with the rest of my life just not knowing.
It's time for another spooky story in bed, and this one gave me goosebumps twice, so buckle up. My oldest daughter is 13 now. This story starts back when she was 1 and 2. We moved into a new house. Night 1, weird stuff started happening. The first night here, she was still in her crib, and she woke up screaming and crying. I ran into her room, and she was standing in her crib, pointing at her dresser, screaming, "Bad man, bad man." Ugh. Her dresser had a giant mirror attached to it. I just assumed that she had seen her own reflection, or that maybe it was normal to freak out her first night in a new house. She refused to go back to sleep in her bed, so I let her sleep with us. This continued almost every single night for a few months. She'd wake up screaming, "Bad man," or "He's gonna get baby." She would go to sleep in her room, but always end up in our bed because she would wake up screaming. I would show her that no one was in her room and there was nothing to be afraid of. Until one night she was screaming, "Bad man hurt baby." She had 3 large scratch marks down her back, bleeding, and a very visible fresh bite mark on her arm. I mean, I could make out each tooth, and we did not have animals. She rarely slept in her bed after that night, but almost every time she would, she'd wake up screaming with a new bite mark or scratches and bruises. We researched the house and didn't find anything or that anyone had died there. Then one night, we were all fast asleep. We both woke up because we felt that someone was sliding into the bed between us from the foot of the bed. We both felt hands sliding up our legs and felt a grown person pushing their way in between us. It physically pushed us both to the side. Then we heard a man's voice. We couldn't make out the words, but agreed that it was a deep man's voice. We ripped the blankets off and turned on the lights, and nothing was there. We checked on my daughter, and she was standing in her bed staring at the mirror, not crying or making a single sound, just staring at the mirror. Freaked us out big time. We took out the mirror and put it outside to be trashed in the morning. Never had anything else creepy happen after we got rid of the mirror. So whatever it was clinging on to that stupid mirror. That's insane. That's literally insane and so sad for her baby. Now remember, these are your stories. There's a link in my bio where you can submit your spooky story. I have had over 200 submissions, so it's going to take us a long time to get through them, but because it is the week of Halloween, I'm going to post one every night this week.
Like, it's registering because we know about mirrors, you guys. We do frequent mirrors from, yard sales, antique sales, the Goodwill. Ooh, even though I got me a beautiful, nice, beautiful, tall stand-up mirror. Well, I have it sideways over my couch. When I used to have my apartment, I had it over my couch, and it was just perfect. It was just beautiful. Oh my god! I got it from the Goodwill, and I got it for like $20. Like, this thing is antique, like paperback. Like, if I ripped it over, it's probably somebody back there. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Like, but no, we're not supposed to mess with mirrors, you guys. If your baby, because some of y'all parents, no judgment, because I'm not a parent. Do you, boo? However, I feel like if I was a parent, me as a parent, because I've been, people, the other day, my coworker, literally yesterday, I think it was, he was just like, you should have kids. Cause y'all know my other coworker was like, yo, you should have kids. You need to hurry up and have kids. But this one was saying the same thing. And I'm just like, what is going on? Their thing is, if I have kids, they would be the nicest, cleanliest kids ever. And I'm just like, yeah, they kind of would, because I'm millennium. We were the last generation that got the fear of God put in us by our parents. A lot of our parents were just like, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Like, we understand the assignment. So yeah, my kids would not be disrespectful. I would not be this new age of millennials raising these new age kids and they disrespectful and all this. No. I would be the cool mom. However, come at me slighted and you'll be getting up off the floor collecting your teeps. You feel me? No child abuse. No. Could you talk to me like a grown woman? I'm gonna fight you like a grown woman. I mean, come on. Anyway, so I get that, parents. If I was a parent and my child, baby, I don't care how old they are, especially watching these spooky videos, they let me know that, oh, bad man, mirror. Well, it won't even be a mirror in their room, because what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Maybe not. I don't know. Would I put a mirror in their room? I have a mirror in my room, so I don't know. I feel like I would cleanse it. I don't know. Well, I would not put a mirror that I got from the Goodwill or somewhere. It would be a freshly made mirror. I'm putting it in my baby's room if I put one in there, but it won't be by the crib. It would be like, if the crib's like this on this wall, the crib on this wall, the mirror will be over here. Over here, nowhere the baby can see it. Like, like, I don't know. I just stop process. But if my baby, my child, who, tells me that, oh, there's a bad man there, I'm gonna believe them, especially they're 1 or 2 years old. Like, they actually said bad man. Put those words together, because kids associate stuff. They see stuff and they say exactly what they see. Like, there's no guessing, no sugarcoating. Like, no, they're the most honest people in the world are babies. So yeah, no, I would have believed my baby and we would have figured it out. My baby would not be in that room, because like we said, babies, they're so innocent, and it seems like things be trying to get the innocence. Like, evil things be trying to get the innocence, and it's just like, bruh, you let your kid in there and then see scratch marks and bite. Oh, girl, I would freak out. me and that ghost would be squaring up. Cause what were we doing? You touch mines? You touch one of mines? Oh, bet. Now I gotta touch you. Now I gotta lay my hands on you. Me and God, we about to handle you. Cause what are you doing? Like, after that happened, she found her baby with scratches and bite marks, bro. What is going on? I bet you believe the now, girl, child, bye. I would have been figuring it out. They had to have something crawl up in their bed. The thing that the babies see crawl up in their bed for them to realize, oh, this is serious. Let me take this seriously. No judgment, parents. But we questioning a little bit. We're questioning like, wait a second. Now y'all trying to, like, I don't understand that, because it's just like, no, the warning signs was there. You should have believed the baby. They should have been done the first night. Like, I would have been in the room figuring out what's going on, literally, so I could see with my own eyes. I still would believe the baby, but I would still be trying to figure out what's going on, because I'm not moving up out of here. Like, what are we doing? We're gonna figure it out. You got to go, whatever you are. So yeah, no, I'm not liking that. What would you done? Comment, what would you done? Are you a parent? What would you do? Would you believe your baby? Would you? I know y'all are good parents. I know y'all are good people.
Last December, I traveled across the country to meet my parents and siblings for Christmas. My parents had a decent-sized house, so we would usually just all stay there and sleep on the couch or in the spare bedrooms. That being said, I didn't rent any hotels, even for the drive. It was 10 hours long, but I just didn't see a need in stopping halfway there and wasting a whole night. I left early on the 23rd, planning it out to get to the house around dinner time. As I started the drive, snow was lightly coming down. Nothing crazy, but enough to cause a bit of traffic. This went on for a few hours, until it suddenly started pouring down. It happened over just 30 minutes, going from a very light downfall to an extremely heavy storm. Along with the winds, it was nearly impossible to see anything in front of me. Most other cars started to pull off to the side of the road, but I really wanted to keep going. I drove in these horrible conditions for the better part of an hour, having a few close calls before deciding enough was enough. I pulled into a motel and sat in the parking lot, waiting for the snow to clear up. There were a lot of other cars in the parking lot, but I think most were probably trying to wait it out like I was. But as the sun started to set, there was no chance of that happening anytime soon. I reluctantly went in and got a room. I went to my room and lay down on the bed. It was around 8 o'clock at this point, and I'd figured I'd just sleep now and see if it was clear in a few hours. I set an alarm on my phone for 11, then passed out. But when I woke up, I immediately knew something was wrong. I turned and looked at my phone, seeing it was just before 2 a.m. My alarm didn't go off. I quickly got out of bed and ran up to the window. The parking lot was almost empty now, but it was still snowing pretty bad. I sat back on the bed, and after some thinking, I decided to take the loss and just spend the rest of the night there and hope for the best in the morning. I laid down, closing my eyes, but now that I was more calm, something caught my attention. A cold breeze blowing through the room, and the clear sound of wind. I sat up, seeing the window at the end of the bed was cracked open. I got up and shut it, but I was almost positive it was closed when I went to bed. It's something I definitely would have noticed, being that there was a whole storm outside. A rush of adrenaline went through me as I started to worry. I faced the rest of the room, now looking into the dark and standing still, listening for anything. Then I slowly walked around, checking for anything missing or any signs that someone had been inside. I didn't see or find anything until I went to check out the peephole. That's when I noticed that both locks on the door were now open. Someone had unlocked it from the inside. Blood rushed from my face as I locked the door and backed away, thinking through every possible horrifying scenario that I could be caught in right now. I started putting my things back into my bag and getting ready to leave, but then there was a sudden shake of the door handle. I stared at it with wide eyes, seeing the handle move back and forth like they were trying to force it open. Then it went silent. I waited for a long couple minutes before I slowly and quietly crept toward the door to check if it was safe to make a run for my car. I looked out the peephole, seeing a man leaning against the door like he was listening. I was frozen, but he must have heard something because only a few seconds later he rushed away from the door. I spent no time waiting, leaving the room soon after and getting in my car. pulling out and leaving the motel. I got lucky, as nobody else was on the roads and they seemed to have just been plowed. I drove through the storm until I got to my parents' house, taking much longer than it should have. What that man was trying to do, I can't even begin to think of. They had obviously been in the room while I was sleeping and unlocked the door, but what they wanted and why they had to come back to my room, I just don't know. But if I hadn't woken up when I did and stayed asleep for just a minute longer, I might have never made it to my parents' house.
Look at God. My question is, however, what hotel nowadays have you gone to where you can get out the window? Like you can open the window. I've never. I'm trying to think. Even the hotel rooms that you can smoke in, there's no window you can open. And there's a balcony, yeah. If you have a walk-out balcony, yeah. But a window, I've never been to. I don't recall ever being at a hotel where I can open up the window. Because usually when I'm at the hotel and I want to, get my smoke on, I use the bathroom. I cut the shower on. I have my toilet paper roll with my dryer sheet, my fabric softener, have that, and just, have my Febreze, have my blunt spray, So yeah, I comment below if you've been to a hotel recently with no balcony but has a window that you can actually open up yourself, because that's wild to me. He woke up for a reason. Don't you hate when you set an alarm, it just don't go off and you just don't understand how? Like any other time, like understandably you're tired, but any other time it will wake you up and it's just like, okay, so it didn't go off. I'm assuming, or if it did go off, I slept that hard, or it went off, I cut it off thinking it was a dream and went back to sleep. I've done that before. Thought it was a dream. Just, oh, this isn't real life. I still have time to sleep. The alarm should not be going off this early. I've done that before. So yeah, to think about, you asleep. Somebody came into your hotel room, bruh, while you were asleep. That's just a crazy thought. Leaves the hotel room and was just like, oh, I'm gonna just come back. Like, there was probably a squatter, like that apartment we saw. That's probably how they got in, maybe. Like, before the tenant left to move out, they probably was, like with my old hotel, I had a storage closet on my balcony that I put it was a big, I miss my, it was a great apartment. Oh my gosh. But it was this big storage room outside my apartment in the balcony. And I would usually just leave no, I would not. But I could understand, like, if they were cleaning it out, it was just like, well, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna leave it unlocked, and they slipped in. Maybe we just debunked that apartment, but still, they should have did that walkthrough. They should have found that. But yeah, just thinking about that, like maybe they were like, well, after I'm gonna just camp out here, undetectedly, and they probably just thought, oh yeah, they just stopped here for the snow, and once the snow lets up, they're going to leave, so I'll have that all whole time until checkout to sleep somewhere. I have somewhere to stay from the cold, maybe that's my thoughts, but still, that's still scary. This is a stranger that you do not know, and you don't know their intention, and they're in your hotel room. Nah, friend. He was just like, I would be real quiet. First of all, I've done that before. If I heard something and I don't have the lights on, I'd be real quiet. But in his situation, cut on all the lights. What are we doing? We're calling a friend. That's like that other video. Like, this is why we watch these videos, so we know what to do. We're prepared. We have reactions. We already have scenarios. People already let us know how to do stuff, and we can think through it. We don't have to be in a situation to know what to do in the situation. So yeah, thank you guys for watching with me. Make sure you like this video, follow all the creators, and subscribe.